Hey! You made it back to the Humerous Scientific Facts. My first episode, we talked about Earth. Rotates at 1,000 miles an hour, goes 66,600 miles an hour around the sun, and that sun is 93 million miles away. Boy, don't you just love science? Well, before we get into this episode for the experiment, I have to go ahead and put on my safety glasses. As you know, these magnify everything. And for the ones out there, I also have my tinfoil hat. So let's go ahead and prove, is the Earth going 1,000 miles an hour rotating? And for that, I will go ahead and drop down to table number 1 camera. All right, you made it down here. This is the table, baby. All right, so I got my little fishbowl, got a little gator in here, likes to swim around. I got my ball down here that just fell off the table, but you know what? Here at Humerous Scientific Facts, things happen. So let's go ahead and look at this ball. As you can tell, this ball is round. It's a sphere. Let me prove to you what I'm talking about. If I take the water and I put it across, look at that. It doesn't stay. It really doesn't. It just goes all the way around it. But did I just prove that water does not stay on Earth? Of course I did not. That doesn't prove anything. That does not prove anything. But if I told you, if I took a sponge and I put that sponge or cloth inside the water and I took that thing that has water in there. Do we know that there's water in here? Let's see. Oh yeah, there's water in there. Definitely have water in there. Now let's say if I go ahead and take that and I put a little rope on it and I tie it real tight. All right? Okay, there's water there. Now, this is the experiment. This is why I got my safety glasses on. Watch this. See? I just spin this. Now, remember I told you, and I'm getting wet, but it's okay. That's how we work it here. Is there any water on this? A little bit. Oh, maybe I have to spin it a little bit faster. Let's try that. Whoa. Whoa. Man, see, spin that thing around. There is no way. Look at that. I am talented. Not that much water. What did I just prove? I just proved that even if you go less than 1,000 miles an hour, how's the water so calm, so level? Please explain that to the guy, huh? Explain that to Gator. How in the heck is that happening? So, let's go back to camera 1. Okay, we're on camera 1. So up here, watch the finger, right up there. I'm gonna bring it down where it says that Earth goes 1,000 miles an hour as it rotates. Again, with this magic finger, I'm gonna bring it down, but not yet. During that time span, I'm going to go ahead and do something. At the end of the video, you're going to see what I was doing. All right, watch the finger. That should be about right here, I think. And now. All right, magic finger up. All right. The next thing we're going to discuss Operation Fishbowl. Yeah, it's right up there. You can't read it. Magic Finger hasn't brought it down. Operation Fishbowl. Gotta understand what Operation Fishbowl was. First of all, as I'm gonna put more water to do this experiment. All right. So Operation Fishbowl, 1962. In fact, you know what? Let's go back to table number one's camera. All right, we're back to table number one. So, pretend this is a fishbowl. It could be a fishbowl. A fishbowl is just something that has fishes inside it. Mine has a gator, but it could be a fish. Now, 1962. Come on, a little bit closer. 1962. Other countries besides the United States started putting nuclear bombs in the air. Let's go ahead and think about that. Why were they doing that? Could it be because of this? You see? A dome. A firmament. In fact, Genesis 1:7. I'll tell you what. I will go ahead and bring down... No, you know what? I'll just do back to back. Back to back. You know what? I'll change my mind. That's how we work it here on Humorous Scientific Facts. I will go ahead and bring down, with this magic finger, let's go back to camera number one. All right. We're going to bring this down. You guys are getting the price of 4 funny stuff instead of 3. Because I work just like that. All right. So we're going to take this, see right here? We're going to bring it down. I'm going to do something. And then I'm going to do something else once we go ahead and I show you the experiment. All right, down. And back up. All right, let's go ahead and go back to camera number one. We're down here. So we got a dome. If you go ahead and go to the Bible, Genesis 1:7 states that there will be a firmament that separates the waters below from the waters above. Think about that. There's something that separates the waters below from the waters above. So what were they doing in 1962? Think about it. Use your head. What were they doing in 1962? Why were they trying to get rid of this? Why? Also, in Genesis 1:17, it says that the firmament, right here, gives us light. Believe that or not, it gives us light. So besides separating the waters from below to the waters above, it also gives us light. Really? Isn't that is awesome. Let's go back to camera number one. All right, so we will go ahead and bring down verses Genesis 1:7 and Genesis 1:17 so you can read with the magic finger, and down. And up. All right. The last one is Project Bluebeam. Project Bluebeam. Have you ever heard of that? Bluebeam. Well, I thought about it. I said, how the heck am I going to go ahead and prove Project Bluebeam? To understand what Project Bluebeam is, was, and could be happening now. It's a hologram, and the sky could be the screen. So I said, okay, how am I going to prove that there's such thing as a hologram? So I came up with an idea. Let's go back down to table number one's camera. All right, there you are. This is how I'm going to prove Project Bluebeam. Again, I'm Humerous. This is a picture of me when I was 11 years old, playing the accordion, and I had glasses on. Isn't that freaking funny? That is funny. And I did take 2 years of accordion, and to be honest with you, I was a Milton man one show playing my accordion. All right, so what are you actually seeing here? You're only seeing a flat photo, correct? Flat. No matter how I angle it, it's a flat photo. But watch this. If I go ahead and use this card, it also is flat. See how flat it is? But if I go ahead and move it back and forth, don't you see the illusion of the butterflies moving? Again, this is flat, but yet the butterflies look 3D and looks like they are moving. All right, let's go back to camera number one. All right, what did I just prove? I just proved an old picture of myself that you cannot see anything but the image. I proved that another flat photo that has other layers on it looks like it's flying, the butterflies. You can use your own knowledge of movies that you think that people are flying, that the people are hanging out of airplanes. That's just CGI. That's all that is. Do holograms actually exist? Can they be put up in the sky? That kind of takes us back to the firmament. Is that the screen? Why is the sky blue? Is the water blue? Or all that stuff there, we humans can go ahead and think about. So, got my last little thing. So I'll take that little guy up here, that little guy up there. You can read about Project Bluebeam. And back up. All right. that ends Humorous Scientific Facts today. And hopefully I've made you laugh, showed you some facts, showed you some facts that you can say, are they facts? Or have we been lied to? That's up to you. Only you can do your own research. I'm just making it humorous. So, till next time, Humorous Scientific Facts, signing off. And now. Ah. All right, magic finger up. I'm going to do something, and then I'm going to do something else once we go ahead and I show you the experiment. All right, down. And back up and down. And up. I'll take that little guy up here, that little guy up there. You can read about Project Bluebeam. And back up.